Well, first of all, you said let's go back to 2020. I'm really questioning in future who would like to go back to 2020. But joke aside, yes, I think it was a crazy year, but in the same time a very rich year in terms of learnings. So obviously, like some people are saying, and the smartest one, Winston Churchill said, never waste a good crisis. It came out as a crisis, and it came out very unexpectedly. And I think we had this opportunity to prove ourselves. How resilient can we be, and how important the people can be for us as a company, and probably not only for us. I think many corporates or many companies experience the same. So I truly believe we came out pretty well out of it, and we've been highly resilient, and we managed to ensure full business continuity for our clients. But most importantly, I'm very happy that we managed to take really good care of our employees. So if I remember back then in March, it took us no more than 2 days to move immediately into a work from home model with all eligible employees for such a thing. While we still have we call it our local heroes, our internal heroes. They are people which they are coming to work each and every day. Okay, in separate shifts, very protective measures that we took, that we put in place, and they are doing the job. So I think probably the measures we took before allowed us to move in such fast way in this resilient mode of working. And for 2021, I think we can only take the learnings from what 2020 was showing us, was challenging us. Wow, that's a very good question, and the answers could be a debate for the full day. I'm not sure if I have the axiom or like a statement that will fit in each and every situation, but I do believe, as again, Sodexo is pretty much around people, and it's a human company. I do believe the internal culture combined with this approach related to your own employees, it's probably the one that will make the difference. So if you have a very good and healthy internal culture, and people are appreciated, treated fairly, the leadership, it's authentic and encouraging communication, and it's what we call, not only us probably in Sodexo, but other companies too, it's what we call a humble leadership, allowing this type of divergent opinions and diversity and so on. I think that helps a lot to set the ground for how to manage a team in such, let's say, challenging times. So yeah, to try to make it a short answer, it's people and the culture together, and then the leadership stimulating this positive environment. Maybe the final missing part is the communication. It should be extensive communication, especially in the crisis times. I think a little bit of over communication is welcome. But yeah, here I think each and every person or each and every company needs to find the right balance in order to make it work. But those would be the ingredients for having a good management in virtual environments in those times. I think it goes back to something that I said previously. So I truly believe that leadership and company culture are key for a sustainable environment, business environment or corporate environment. Having strong values, which are not short-term things, or not something that it can change each and every year, but really having something really meaningful for long-term, like defining the purpose of a company, and then building a company culture around those values and making sure that you really, they are not just on some wall displayed, but nobody follows them, but really walking the talk each and every day. That's already a first prerequisite for having a strong immune corporate, spirit or corporate immunity, how we call it. And then encouraging this connection between the employees, which here includes leadership and everything, having this possibility of speaking out and debating and authenticity and humbleness, as I said a little bit earlier about the leadership. I think they are key ingredients to create this culture that we need for a long-term sustainable resilience, after all. I think the company cannot support the employees only in unfamiliar situation or only in this type of uncommon situation, because at that moment, my personal belief is that the people will not feel it authentic, will not feel it real. If a company supports their employees all along the journey, so all the time, and a company is genuinely interested in supporting employees, it means we shall do it each and every day. And then when an uncommon event happens, the employees will have the trust that indeed the company is there for them, to support them, and they will ask for the support, or it will go very, very easy in terms of finding ways to let's say make people feel good, safe, or really bringing some other additional support. If we don't do this each and every day, I'm afraid people will either not believe we are genuinely interested in doing that, or they'll be even embarrassed or afraid of asking support. So I don't think it's going to work, only if we think about the uncommon moments. So I think if we do this each and every day as a genuine interest for all people, it will work as a consequence, as a normal fact. So yeah, I think each and every day we need to deliver this access to information, providing them support in education, listening to them, allowing them and asking them for feedback, speaking out fairly, and then putting in place whatever actions we find that actually they make a lot of sense. And I know companies that they came out with brilliant business ideas from their employees. So I think this is actually very healthy for any business. I think things like hello and thank you are really like hygiene factors for anything we want to do in life and for our interactions with people, regardless if they're our employees, our business partners, or people that we meet on the staircase and things like that. So how can we do it better? Well, business-wise, it would be very easy for me to say Sodexo has the solution. Just grab some of our services and spread it away, and everything is done. But it's not working like that. So our meal or gift vouchers or whatever other solutions we're going to put in the market, they will never be enough. They might serve some needs, some specific needs, but it should be something more than that. And for different people, different solutions are working. I know from my own experience here in the company, and not only in this one, sometimes it's enough this simple thank you, as we discussed right now. Some other time, of course, in a different context, you might need some public praise to give to some people, which is normal. Or, of course, financial benefits are coming to the game from time to time. But I've seen having a day off or a vacation, an extra vacation, could be even more, how to say, meaningful and rewarding than even a bigger prize in money. So there are so many ways to do it that I would say no matter how you choose to do it, it's what we discussed earlier, just do it. So make sure you say thank you enough in whatever form you decide to do it. Make sure you say thank you enough to your people, to your partners, which leads me to actually a good closure for this. So I think there are three categories of, let's say, people I want to say thank you, if it's allowed. First of all, I want to say thank you to my team. So indeed, for the past 12 months, they've proven to be not only loyal and devoted to the company, but as I said, highly resilient and contributing to the success of Sodexo in Bulgaria. So I didn't call them for nothing our local heroes. Being in the office or being at home doesn't matter. The fact that we managed to keep this service 100% available for our partners, it's probably one of the things we should be most proud of. So I really want to tell them thank you with this occasion, and it's not the only thank you, but I think it's a good moment to say so. Then I think I would like to say thank you to all our guests that we had in this mini series of interviews. So all the leaders that they were giving us a little bit of their time. We all know time is so precious these days. So obviously it's highly valuable to us, and thank you for sharing your ideas, your inputs, your thoughts, so we can share back with some of our partners or whoever is going to be in the audience. And last but not least, of course, thank you. So you're also helping us to make this somehow say easy to spread and to make it nice and not edit, how to say, because you cannot Photoshop me. I cannot look like a young 25 years old guy right now, but to make it nice in terms of content and message. So thank you for that.